Hi, I'm Rhonda, and welcome back to my studio and my Potter's Journal, and to another kiln opening because I have finished up everything I was going to glaze for the time being, and it's about halfway full. So let's see what we've got. Oh, lots of Mayco glazes. Grab my gloves. So this was to cone 5, no hold. Sorry. Made some chimeneas. On the top, I want to say that's Mayco Snow 3 coats with light flux, just a band, and Amaco Snow. That is pretty. I wanted to see how they would play together. Looks like water. I like that. Have one more of these. Amaco Snow, Blue Hydrangea by Mayco, 3 coats of each, band of light flux. Could have probably gone a little bit thicker. I'm new to Mayco flux, so I'm not exactly confident on how much to put on something. Alright, where to? Let's go ahead and get these little pumpkin guys out of the way. These are my Fiends. On the outside we have Georgie's Peanut Ash, which I do not believe they make anymore. 2 coats. Amaco's Deep Olive Speckle, 2 coats. Inside, Obsidian. This guy's name is Phil. And then there's a second one of these guys, same combination. He's got a tail. And his name is Tomb. They're really cute. I like them. Just mischievous, not bad. Have a lot of mushroom spoon rests. I was playing with different Mayco glazes, 3 coats of each. This is Celadon Bloom. I like, kind of gives you the white spots without having to paint them on. I like that. All of the stems and gills are underglaze work with ivory beige and teddy bear brown with zinc-free clear. 2 coats. Another Celadon Bloom. Amaryllis. It is so pretty. I love how it gets those spots of yellow to it. Another Amaryllis. Blue Hydrangea. And Lime Shower. I expect these are going to be somewhat popular because mushrooms are in. I like mushrooms, but I know that I'm a little bit different. I did make some of my smaller mushrooms so that I could make magnets with the different Mayco glazes, because why not? If they'd come up with one that was red with white spots that I wouldn't have to do all the underglaze work, I would be really, really happy. But I am thrilled with what you do get out of Mayco. One little moon, because for some reason it got left out of the last kiln. And then, this is really cool. So, this is a canister. The exterior of the canister is underglaze ivory beige. The pumpkins are deep sienna speckle, and the leaves are olive speckle. Inside the canister, you have the deep sienna speckle. That's pretty cute. I did put a little light coat of zinc-free clear on it. I didn't want it glossy, but I didn't want it to not have some overglaze to it. I like that. Right. I believe under this shelf is a bunch of mugs with a bunch of different Mayco combinations with snow. So here we go. We have the Amaco Snow, 3 coats with the blue hydrangea. Again, light flux. I probably could have gone a little bit heavier. Didn't get it to move as much as I expected it to. I think that's because most of the time when I use a flux, it's running hot chowder, and I'm afraid it'll move so much. This is the teal that is in Mayco's starter pack, or sorry, I can't remember what it's called. It's the new glazes for this year. And again, it's got the flux. That's pretty. I like that. There's 2 of those. The laces that I did on these are all done with underglaze, teddy bear brown, and then there's just jet black with the little circles. The handles are teddy bear brown with red brown, and then the rivets are 2 coats of palladium. Palladium is not a food safe glaze, so please don't put it anywhere near where food or your mouth would touch. Interestingly enough, these 2 were part of the overfire, and they did really well. I was kind of concerned, but I think the glazes played well with one another, or I just did a better job of glazing, which is somewhat possible. All right, this is Snow with Celadon Bloom. That's pretty. It's soft, really, really soft. Could almost see that as a background for something like a winter scene, like it's snowing. I like it. It also has the flux. I like the light flux. I only did 1 coat of light flux on the band, and next time I'll try 2. This is the green jasper by Mayco on top of Amaco Snow. That's cool. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but there are almost some antique gold tones in this. That's pretty cool. There's 2 of these. My favorite color is green, so when I get a chance to play with different green glazes, and I really like the jasper. Amaco Snow, 3 coats, and this is Winter Wood. I wanted to see how it would play with snow, with the flux. I like it. I like the fact that it did run down the carving lines like I was hoping that it would, but it didn't obliterate them. There are some pink tones in here too. I've learned that winter wood will sometimes give you some pink tones. The last thing in here are moon mugs. Y'all have seen this combination. Outside is slate with black underglaze mixed together, brushed on, wiped off. Inside we have 3 coats of obsidian, 3 coats of smoky merlot for the purple, and 3 coats of seaweed for the teal. White underglaze, flecked to make the stars. Yes. Fabulous. I drink tea out of one of these mugs. That's why I think I've said this before, that's why the handle is split, to hold my string, because I find it annoying when the tea bag string falls into the mug. All right. Well, that's it for right now. Thank you for joining me, and thank y'all for liking and subscribing and all of the comments, especially when you're asking me questions about why I do something or how I do something. It's wonderful to be able to share, and the pottery community that we're building, yeah, it's really, really amazing. And I'd like to thank everybody else who gets on and shares their glaze combinations and tips and tricks also. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you're doing something that brings you joy. I'll see you next time.